This program is intended for immature audiences.
On the show.
Press should be on. It'll stop. It'll stop and start. Stop and start. I press that finish button. That yellow button gets me all the time. We can still see you. Look, Aki, you look like a keen cactus. You've not disappeared.
What, on the live?
Yeah.
That is daft. That green screen's rubbish. I'm not doing that again.
Welcome to the Northern Union Vape Show. It is a Sunday night. We had loads of technical issues, which is my fault, as always. So, yeah, would be good to insert ads. Oh, I can insert ads if I want. Do you want to watch some ads? We won't bother. We won't have any ads on. But yes, it's a Sunday night and we're back with a little bit of chatting. We have got your normal bargain. Steve, have we got any shinies?
Got a couple.
Got a couple of shinies, and we've also got some guests. So if you didn't know who the guests are, it is The Asylum. It is. And we've got Anki, and we've got, is it Kieran? Kieran, yeah.
It is, yeah.
And we've got Kieran. Is it Loki that's normally on with us as well? There's three of you, isn't there?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we've got 2 out of the 3 ain't bad. Definitely not. So we'll have a little chat with them. There will be a link coming in with Nightbot. So go over and give them a subscribe. And they're doing they're bringing in like different brands from the Instagram, the smaller brands, to show them off and that lot. So, but we'll find about all that in a little bit. So what we'll do, first of all, is we will get Steve to go through chat and say hello.
Hello. We've got Ben M, Mr. Benny Vapes, and he's got a bit of a bump on the head, so he starts talking gibberish. Yeah.
Yes.
And we have Billy Lee Rice, Connor Smith, Craig D, Mr. Dinosaurs, Grateful Ants, Mr. Hanky Panky, Ian Thomas, John the Vaping Joker. Good evening, sir. John, what is it? Oh, it's just moved. John Paul Glasgow, JP Vape. It keeps moving. Kenny, Loki. Good evening, sir. Metal Vape 90, Mr. Mike Haynes. Good evening. Mr. Intense, Nicky Manard, Richard Kidd, Steamy Punks, and Swamp Thang. And Mike Serendipity's just popped in there. back into normal chat just to see if I missed anybody. Stuart Dale. I think Ian Thomas. I think that is it.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Steve. If you are in chat, just look at the top. If you are in Twat chat, swap it over to live chat. You'll keep up with everything we are doing. So sorry I've had to put my glasses on. Like I say, I've had a bit of a knock on the barnet playing rugby today. So I've got a little bit of an headache. A little bit of a head clash with one of my own players.
What was it that hit you on the head?
My other mate, one of the other lads' head. He headbutted me. So we clashed heads, which hurts a little bit when you're going in for the tackle at the same time and you're like, oh, fuck that. So I'll have to put my glasses on because I took them off earlier, I couldn't see a thing. That's why I've finished instead of start. So what we're going to do is we will do a little bit of a vape buffet. We will... Kenny's spanner's not working. He can't shill. No shilling on this show. But do go over and check out our sponsors, which is Hip Hop Juice. And also, if you NUVS 10, you'll get 12% off over at Hip Hop Juice. And also another sponsor, which is clamcartel.co.uk. For all your coiling needs, go over there. And if you use Benny 10, you'll get 10% off his fantastic coils. So go over there and check him out. So yeah, Graham, what you vaping on, buddy?
That took me by surprise. I'm on the Gore 21 with the Barrage, and in that I've got some. It won't focus, will it? It's not.
I need your glasses there, Benny.
There you go.
You what, mate?
Sugar Rush.
I said I think I need your glasses then.
Which is a golden syrup tart with evaporated milk.
Nice.
I'm on the Vaporesso Gen 200 with the Crenhill 2 on top. And in that, I've got some Dino Sauces, frozen raspberry raptor.
Ooh, you liking it?
Ooh, yeah. I'm not used to the amount of cooling. I don't normally do cool juices, but it's been useful for the cold I've had for the last week. Nothing to do with a hangover. I'll pass it to JP.
Thanks, Graham. So I take it you haven't been doing the whiskey to try and clear it. That's my excuse.
He's been on whiskey all week, mate. He's not stopped.
Vodka don't work.
It's got a Y in it. He's always on beer.
Right, I'm on the Abyss, as usual. In that, I've got some Cafe Love, as well as the Supreme V3 on the Ages Legend. In that, I've got some Legion X grape. And I'll pass it over to Hanky.
Right. Thank you very much. I am sampling my new Absinthe and Orange Cream. Thank you very much to Graham for letting me know what it was, and Benny. Remember me getting that, Benny?
I do, yes. I remember you asking about it.
It's just tasting on the right. And I'm also on, I forgot what that is. What is it? I know it's a Philema.
Lost Fate.
Yeah, what's that? What's the tank? Now, see, it's playing up. That.
Is it Fat Rabbit?
No. I'll get it in a minute. Loki, what is it? You sent me it. We'll come back to that. That's one of them reduction tanks, whatever you call it. Yeah. Anyway, never mind. I'm also on the Lux X's, which I'm always on from Vaporesso. Absolutely love them. Never too far from me is my Overkill with my, this is crap. I'll take it off. And this with the Frig, which is from the big man at the top. Long juice. And I'm also on some Candy Horse Blueberry Raspberry in my Dovpo. But all your mods are making me jealous. I got crap mods compared to you lot.
I've got shite, man.
Right. I'm going to pass it over to Kieran. Longboat Liquids.
Thank you, mate. I have got the Odin 200 from Dovpo with the Asgard on the top. In that, I've got some of Cloud Cartel's 0.09 coils. In that, I am using the Mr. Juicer chocolate chip ice cream, mint chocolate chip ice cream. I've got the Oxford Slim. In that, I have got undisclosed Nick Salt, which hopefully going to be releasing in the next month or so. There's 10 flavors coming. And the stubby, in that I have some Black Rose Elixirs Carmilla. I'm going to hand it over to Luke.
Thank you. On the Oxford Steve, the new one, with some handful Vape target to where's it gone? Vape target 200.
Stop using green screen for fuck's sake.
He's not though. He's not.
With the Arbiter 2 on top. And then I'm also on another Oxford product, which is called the Oxybar Bipod, and I've got some banana flavoured here in there. And that's me lot. I'll pass it. Oh, he's not been. Steve, have you been? Hey,
I
Steve?
thought you had forgotten his name then.
Well, I called him in last week, so it's only fair that he forgets my name. I've got the Centurus sub-tank and the Centurus M200, all from Lost Vape. And in that, I've got some, as usual, my Cyber Rabbit Radon. And then I've got the Smoant Pasito Mini, pronounced it properly this week. And inside of that, I've got some of Kieran's lovely Thor inside of that. Enjoying that at the moment. And that is me, Benny.
I'm on the out of the box from Aspire. And inside that, I've got some menthol tobacco from Nasty Juice. I'm also on the Gua 21 with the invisible Valkyrie. And inside that, I've got some of Big D Vapes Moonlight. And I've got Paul behind me, Earthworm Jim.
And a tampon in your ear.
And a tampon in my ear. Yes. Don't diss the air, though. Don't diss the air. Let me get rid of this fucking virtual background. Oh, there we go. Exactly why he's blunking behind me. It just crept up. It just crept up, mate. I don't know why behind me. And that's me. That is me. That is all I am on. So yeah. So you've started a new channel up. How long have you done it? Just while we're on, just a bit of background. Where do you both know each other from, and where do you know Loki from?
I met Steve at the October Expo. So we've been speaking before then. A lot of time. Don't be like that. We're speaking a lot of time before that. But I finally actually met up with him at the October Expo. And then he's now put me in touch with Loki. And obviously we've got on ever since and decided now that we're going to start our own channel and give it a go.
It is.
So have you done it? Did you start off on YouTube, or has it gone straight on YouTube streaming? Because you're also on Facebook as well, and I noticed that you stream to two different Facebook groups, don't you?
Yeah, we stream to mine and we stream to Hanky's Hideout as well.
Yeah. Did you start off both doing Facebook? I know Hanky does Instagram and that lot, but what about yourself? Loki, were you, Kieran, were you doing stuff before, or?
I wasn't doing a lot before. I was doing a few Insta lives and that before with a few other smaller brands, like Dino Source, Faction Z Liquids. We started off with that, and then we just sort of like progressed from there, really.
Fair enough. And Hanky, is that first time you'd met him then at Expo?
I've seen him before. I was peering through his windows. No, I've never met him before. We did meet at Expo in the entrance hall. Yeah. And we've just been friends ever since. And he's given me some liquids, so I thought it's only right to post for him. So no, I promote for him, and I promote for a few others as well, and so does Loki. And we just thought we'll make up the channel, and just to, like Kieran said, bring smaller companies together, or try to.
Yeah. Because you've been, is it 2 weeks now? You've been doing 3? It's 2 weeks. You've done 2 on YouTube now.
3!
Is it 3? Woo!
Yeah.
So if you like I say, the link will be coming up because it's, as I said to you before, it's really hard to find if you just put the asylum in because it comes up with fucking millions of stuff. So what made you pick the name without vaping it?
There was contradiction. I think there's a place called the Vape Asylum. I've already had a few comments about it.
Right.
So we just decided to go with just the asylum. Obviously, you've got 4 digits at the end. I think 7498 or something like that, which will take you directly there. But yeah, the reason we didn't want to put vape in there is it's scrutinised so much.
Yeah. It does make it hard. Like say, if you put vape in it, it doesn't. But it's harder to find because obviously, if you put Vape Asylum Vape, it doesn't come up your channel at all.
Yeah.
You know, that's the only problem with finding things in it. Do you know what I mean? So that's why we asked you to come on, was to get some eyes on you lads to get this, you know, to get people in. Do you know what I mean? Because I noticed that a few more people are starting to come in over the week. I think you started off there were about 7. A few more picking up on YouTube, aren't they now?
Yeah, I mean, we've got a little bit of a plug last night as well, which was great, which bumped us up another 5. So obviously it's all about getting more and more. So we appreciate the offer to come on, mate.
No, it's fine. It's fine. That's fine. Luck is here in spirit, apparently.
Did you feel sorry for him?
I did feel sorry for you, mate. No, because you're starting off. It's when you're starting off a new channel. It's really hard to get in, especially a show. I've been there. We've all been there. Been on, you know what I mean. First show I did, I think I had 3 people in chat. Do you know what I mean? And Ian Above the Clouds were one of them, and he were on next week. Do you know what I mean? So that goes down to 2 people in chat. Do you know? So
yeah, you got to start somewhere, haven't you?
Yeah. So it is hard to get people to follow you on YouTube. You've got to start getting it in there. And I think where you were at 8 o'clock were a little bit on a Thursday is a little bit of a crammed up time, innit? On a Thursday. I don't know what it's like on Facebook because I don't use Facebook at all. So I don't know what it's like. I know you were saying that Vaporesso do live or something, do they?
Yeah.
They go
Thursday
live at 8 o'clock.
Was you first or was they before you?
They were before us.
Right. So obviously people on Facebook are gonna be there because they give shit away, don't they? So
yeah,
I'm assuming. Do you know what I mean?
You got that right.
Well, it is, and people will go watch them because they give stuff away on Facebook. Do you know what I mean? It's a bit of a draw, isn't it? You know, but obviously you're now moving to 7 o'clock now. So you're just going to be doing the hour, are you, or whenever you finish? Is it, or is it just sticking to an hour?
We've
just the hour.
Yeah, if it overruns, it overruns. I've got plans for another couple of shows, which will go on a little bit later because they're involving a couple of people from America. So, so I'm kind of hoping it's going to vary, but a majority of the time it's going to be 7 o'clock.
So if you do, like I say, it will be coming up. Night's World should be coming in, I think.
I just put it in before. I can put it in.
All right. So we'll be dropping link in, or Nightbot will be dropping link in, or someone will be dropping link in. Go over and do subscribe to him. There you go. Graham's just dropped it in. Go over and subscribe to him. Turn your notifications on. It is 7 o'clock on a Thursday, so you know if you're just coming home from work, sitting down for your tea, you can watch it then. Free Reddit, you're all right. I see that Judith Chalmers in. Bit of drama at the moment. Mick, get the fuck out. Ban him. Slagging me off on flipping.
Can I do that?
Yeah, ban him. Slagging me off on fucking Twitter. What's all that about?
I've always wanted to time him out.
He can't because he's a spanner.
Oh. No, you can't, spanner. Slagging me off. Fucking hashtag drama, #, suck a dick. That's what he told me to do, because apparently we were above him at Proper Coils on a Wednesday night, so we're above him. So he said, "What's all this?" I said, "It's a 1K thing." While we're on as well, congratulations to Mr. Proper Coils for getting to 1,000. Congratulations.
Yeah, bravo.
Well done, John.
It is. So it's, do you know what I mean? But yeah, Mick's been trying to create drama. Drama llama. Oh, Judith. Because he's never here, he's always on holiday. So you're both on Instagram.
Yes.
Yeah, obviously you've got your own liquid. Anki, you're
Yeah.
always on there doing a little stroll around every now and
Yeah,
again.
I'm always trolling. I'm always spying. You never know when I'm watching you, Benny.
Yeah. So
I get the messages with the pictures.
yeah. So obviously, how do you find it on? Do you do live on? Have you ever? Obviously, you've done a live. I've never done a live on there at all.
What,
Again-
Facebook or Insta?
But I don't do either. I don't do Facebook at all. I don't do any Facebook. It's not my thing. Instagram, I've never done a live on there. Cause
You can only have 4 people in there.
right,
And obviously it's on your Insta, so it's whoever's following you gets to see it. There's not a great deal of other people that actually get to see it.
right,
It worked to start with, especially for the e-liquid line. It worked to start with, but
yeah,
obviously moving on now, it's going to go towards the YouTube a little bit more.
yeah. So how are you finding it on live? Obviously, it's a bit different being on YouTube live when you've got people talking to you. Do you know what I mean? Especially when you've got a couple of chats going. You know, because obviously, does one do Facebook? One watches their own world, one does that?
No, I
Yeah.
usually watch. I'm watching the thingy, and on my other several monitors I got here, I got them all set up, and I just talk to them all night long. I'm good at multitasking, I think.
Is I think Earthworm Jim's in.
Yeah.
Welcome, Paul.
Who's that Inch?
He is.
He makes
You
you
like-
laugh, doesn't he?
It looked good last night. Bit of hair, no hat on. Thought it looks rather a tampon in his ear.
You looked a bit rough.
Yeah, soaking up them tears.
He did.
One thing saying Twitch is the future. Well, apparently Twitch is going a little bit like that with vaping again, isn't it? He's I look good there, don't I? Look at that.
You look good. I even asked last night on Site Show. I goes, "Is that really him?" But I know it wasn't anyway. But look, he's putting the steak on an iron.
Exactly. It's got to be done.
I
Hasn't it?
just-
It's got to be done.
But that is, I thought, no way. I looked at your moves on there, and I thought, no, you ain't got moves like that.
I had to do a double take.
Do you know? To be fair, I had to do a double take. I thought, what the fucking hell have they been watching?
I thought it was hilarious, though.
Benny,
Yeah,
you
they did
know
well.
you're on about Twitch is getting a bit funny with vaping,
Mm-hmm.
but it's some of the other shit they're doing. I remember a few months ago, me and Ian was having our normal Friday night chat, and we thought, well, I'll look at this old Twitch business. You know, it comes up who's going live. You know, a lot of gaming channels.
Yeah.
One of them was just these 2 women licking microphones.
But they do
The
weird things on there.
ASMR
Like,
stuff.
weird.
Yeah.
Well, you can get away with that sort of thing, but you don't want to talk about something that's going to take people off smoking, and
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's just like, fuck me.
Crazy.
Yeah. It's weird what people
Yeah.
what people will watch though. Do you know what I mean? It is strange what people watch on these things. Scott says it's great to have banter between shows, all light-hearted. I mean every word I say, Scott. Every word I say to you.
Yeah.
Especially for you.
Carry on.
I don't know them bits.
Have you seen all the TikTok videos that they've done?
Who?
So on the Saturday show.
Oh, they're
yeah.
always he's fucking what is it in it? Nevins he goes fuck all else. He don't go to work. He tells them he's sick and sits on TikTok all the time doing fucking TikTok videos.
I've never used TikTok. Never.
I've used it a little bit. I have used it a little bit.
I think you'd be a danger hanky on TikTok, to be honest with you.
People
I'm
will
gonna
love
have to
you.
go on and have a look.
Honestly,
Yeah,
honestly,
I think he would be a danger on TikTok. Don't go near it, please.
it is worth going on. Like I say, I have been on, but they do ban you quite a lot. I think Mick's been done. Got banned. I think Nevins had to fight to get his channel back because they'd what is it, didn't they? Do you know what I mean?
Which one? Sweet one. These the neon candy or his own.
No, his own. Because he shot up, didn't he, for arguing with kids about vaping.
Yeah.
So he were on like 16,000 fucking subscribers on TikTok. Like, do you know what I mean? So. We are, Connor, when we come to doing Expo, me and Graham are going to do a dance-off.
Yeah, I'll do. I'm up for that.
Is that before or after the beer?
I'm up for that.
So get
No
your phones
vodka
out.
allowed.
Challenge accepted.
Fair enough, we'll do a dance-off there. I'm game. That's fine by me.
Yeah, I just want to see Benny try and do the worm.
Mate, it's more like a caterpillar or a slug.
So you must be quite fit to play rugby then.
Fit to fucking drop, mate. It's old man rugby. I play, I play rugby league, and it's called Masters, and so it's not as, I can't say it's not as fast because it is when you get because they do different colour shorts. So I'm in red now because I'm 51, over 50, and some of the lads that we play against are in white or black, and they're like 40 to 50, 35, 40. So yeah, it can be a little bit if they've just stopped playing. It does take a little bit out of the old body.
Yeah,
when you
they
get
all
in
have to have
that
a
place.
sit down after 5 minutes, just catch the breath and let's go again.
Yeah. But to be fair, it's slower because you have a load of scrums and that lot, so it slows it down. So yeah, it's not too bad. I scored today though. That's fucking.
Did you?
I fucking did. Yeah. I don't
What,
score
did you
one.
Did you
barge
just
over the line.
touchdown or did you do a dive?
I fell over the line. That's what I did. I'll tell you what I did.
Trips over his laces.
Tripped over my bootlace and found myself over the line. I thought, fuck, I'm here. Put ball down.
Happy days.
It is. Do you know, right? The oldest person that plays is 80. Put it out there. 80, yeah. Yeah, he's in blue shorts. And he's 80-year-old. And he's still fucking running around. So
I've
yeah.
had trouble going to the shops.
Nope, I'm still running around at fucking 80, honestly.
Yeah.
Putting on my shorts so I will run around.
Yeah.
You can't tackle
wear
these
tight-
tags.
Do you wear really tight shorts?
Mate, if I wore fucking really
where's
tight
this
shorts,
going?
if I wore really tight shorts, I'd look like a fucking sausage, wouldn't I? Do you know what I mean?
We'll have a poll-up, shall we? And just say, who wants to see Benny in his shorts? Oh, dear.
They look like Sam Smith.
Exactly. I tell you what it looked like. Do you remember Little Britain when they used to go David?
Oh,
And
in
he
the
used to wear the
wheelchair.
little fucking No, David's used to be the only gay in the village, didn't it? I'm the only gay in the village. I'd look like him.
You've just given me a real good thing to do now. So cheers, Benny.
I can give you a little thing, right? Do you want to see if I can find it? Let's see if we're going to find this picture, if I've still got it. Let me have a look.
Well, the X1s are coming in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
X1s. You're all sick.
Hold up.
Well, you're the one who put it in.
Mr. Hot Pants. No, Mr. Intense Hot Pants. Said the wrong way then.
Oh dear. Yeah,
See if
they'll
I
be
can-
regretting it. The ones that are watching it on a HD TV.
Yeah.
You will be in a minute. A second.
Especially if
Talk-
you're just eating.
Wasn't
Talk
there
amongst
somebody watching on a 72-inch TV?
Fucking hell. I look bad on that. Hold up.
Oh yeah, my screen's waiting to record. Come on.
I can't find it. I'm trying to show you. I'm going to show you a picture, but I can't find it.
The way you are now, looking down, it's like you're talking about something else.
Looking at the wrong pics. Oh fucking hell.
Oh Jesus.
Hold on. Keep it still. Where were you? In the middle?
No.
I got a screenshot anyway.
Oh,
That
dear.
is you in the middle, isn't it? Yeah.
No, it's me on the end. Okay.
But it's a strange game of rugby you not play.
Yeah, isn't it?
Jeez.
I was going to say, I've never seen a game of rugby like that.
Bikini Sunday.
Everyone has seen in Mankini, but you can have that one if you want. You can copy that next week and put it on caption this if you want.
I like that. Biff to Billy.
So yeah, we get up to it's rugby in it. You get up to all sorts when you're out with lads. Do you know what I mean? It's one of them things, isn't it?
Was that a rugby tour?
It was up in Cumbria. Went up to Cumbria for the game. So I've got a St. Trinian's one as well. So which were quite. There's a video of me. I got I had some tramadol and some beer.
Ooh.
And if you ever do tramadol and beer, oh my god,
Quite
I would
often.
dance. I would off my tits. I would off my head. I was dancing on coach. I've never been. I've never been so fucking limber. Do you know what I mean? I was all over. I was doing. They put some. What is it on? Fucking scooter on. And I was like that on coach. Fucking giving it a bit.
It's like the Joy Boys outing from Mulvilles and Arses.
Yeah. So yeah. So you do Longboat e-liquids. How's that going?
It's going as well as what I thought it would be. I started it probably 5-6 months ago. The company's now just about starting to turn a profit and start paying for itself and make a little bit of money. So, which has allowed me to go to Expo, which is
Well, you
Yeah,
can just put it on the
awesome.
business.
Sorry, Graham.
You can just put it on the business and put it that way, and buy everybody here a drink.
So yeah.
It's going all right. I'm at a point now where I'm looking at getting out a line of Nick sorts as well. So
Right.
So what flavors do you do?
So you've got Frig, which is mixed berries, aniseed, eucalyptus, and a bit of menthol. You've got Loki, which is an orange berry and lemonade.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds nice.
Odin, which is it mimics a cherry tune, so it gives you the medicinal aftertaste.
Yeah.
On the exhale, you've got the Sia, which is melon, orange, and mango. And 4, which Steve's got, which is a blackcurrant lime soda.
Yeah, it's very nice. I like that.
Nice.
Is there a theme with these?
What do you think the theme is?
Girl strippers?
Chelsea players.
Yeah. Man U players, I think.
What?
No, I didn't have the
Look at
tart on there.
So
Yeah, it's all-
Go on. You've tried them, obviously, Anki. You've tried them all.
I've tried them all, and my favourite at the minute is the Frig, because that's always in here next to my overkill, like I shown earlier, and it's absolutely gorgeous. That's how it's lasting me so long. Love it, but they're all very, very nice. Did I say that right, Kieran?
Yeah, I'll pay you later, mate.
Yeah. Well, Loki said Loki's his favourite, obviously. He put that's his favourite. Are you going to be showing at Expo? Are you going to have you put in for a stand, or are you going to?
I am. I'm in the home zone.
Right. So if you are going there, you can see him in the own zone.
You'll
Go
be
over
able
and
to
try
see
his
me
liquids.
there, yeah.
So whereabouts
Kinda
are you?
hoping.
Do you know who you're next to, or?
My stand's next to Johnny, Overkill Mods.
All right, yeah.
And I've got, I think it's Factions, E-Liquids and Infernal the other side of me.
Right.
And you can wave to John opposite you.
Yeah. The Old
Sure.
Asylum will be there. So if you want to go over see them all, meet them all. Are you there all weekend? Are you both going weekend? All of you?
Just Saturday for me this year.
Are you stopping over, or are you just going down for the day?
I usually leave it at 4 in.the morning by Stonehenge, get up there early, have a McDonald's breakfast, and then go outside the show, stuck on my phone until someone turns up.
Yeah.
And then I just travel. I go out for a meal with the lads or something, and then come back the same night.
Right. That's what I'm stopping over. I stopped over in March Expo on the Friday, but this year I'm stopping over the Saturday because I'm not bothered about B2B. I can't afford to do all weekend. That's for the sure. Because it means taking a day off on Friday, doesn't it? Do you know what I mean? So I'm just stopping over on the Saturday night, go out with everybody. So we'll be all there and go out for a beer. But it'd be nice to meet up with everybody. I think Home Zone's going to be the place to be this year.
Yeah.
And it was last year. It was.
It was.
Kinda
It
in
was.
October, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I know
The only
Dino
thing
there.
Yeah, sorry. The only thing about the Own Zone, it's not shown enough. You've got to walk right here down to see the sign on the side. It should have a massive Own Zone on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Last year, I did think, like I said, last year we're a bit cut off, wasn't it? If you didn't know it were there, you won't know what were in it.
Well, what you could do is get one of the lasses to do a sign with an arrow pointing that way.
I'm doing that.
It's kinky.
I'm doing that.
Benny's got the bikini, so he can do it.
I am, yeah.
Outfit.
Yeah. So if you want to be on my I want to be. I'm on John's stall. I'm going to flip between John, Popper Coils, and Cloud Cartel in my bikini.
Going to say that
There
right
he
next
is.
to each other, them two.
No. We've got
I'm only,
Go on, sorry, mate.
sorry, I'm going to see John because I just want a nice reach around.
Yeah.
Just-
On Sat, this one thing, the expo usually opens. It opened a bit later this year, didn't it?
Yeah, it's normally about 10.
Yeah.
Although on the B2B, I think in October, it didn't open till about 10:30. Something silly like that. But
It should be funny in the Premier Inn because there's a HR expo going on at the same time, which would be an absolute hilarious with us lot.
You went off on it. Like, whoa, can't do that. You can't do that, son. I don't think they've got go-kart. They've got bumpers, haven't they, this year? They haven't got that big fucking turny thing, have they? That fucking seesaw fucking thing.
yeah, it's probably got the bumper cars with their hardcore German rave music playing from it.
Yeah, yeah, that's what you say. It sounds like, wasn't it? German rave. So yeah, I do think it'd be good. It'd be good to get everybody in the home zone, as long as you don't have that settee with a big fucking hole in it.
Yeah.
Because I fell down the fucker.
So it was you then. If you fell down it, everyone else will fall down it, wouldn't they?
Honestly, mate, I sat down. I was like, "What? Where's this going?" Fucking legs in air. Like Scott's saying there's some sort of man cave expo as well. But yeah, like I say, it should be good. I don't know what's on. I think there's quite a lot going on this year, though, isn't there? The expo, they've all sort of moved because we get that extra day for King's coronation.
Cross finishes on the Thursday, and there's a concrete expo happening as well.
Concrete.
Yeah,
That'll be all right for anybody who wants to get rid of someone. Bury him under a patio. Just saying, just not my opinions, like, but just saying.
I think they had it one year. I was coming back, and then because I normally park at the train station, so I'll walk back over the Concorde thing, and you know where you got the other halls.
Yeah,
And there must have been a Star Trek expo, and you've got loads of bloke that by day I think they're a CEO of some big fancy company, but they're all standing there in the Star Trek uniforms and.
nothing wrong with that.
Huh?
Nothing wrong with that.
It's not you were expecting a whole load of them.
yeah, you just go like that.
Yeah.
You see what Scott's put?
Yes, he wants a Madge Expo.
And the rest. What you put?
Yeah. Metal Vape, congratulations on passing your CITB test. He did a CIB test, so he's passed it 92%. Well done. Well done. Yeah, Metal Vape's been trying to get a lift. Yeah, it is, Richard. It's safe to turn your TV back on, mate. Yeah, he's been trying to get a lift, so unfortunately he couldn't get anybody to give him a lift down and a lift back. That was the problem, but he's going in October. So have you got? So you've got 10 e-liquids coming out. Hopefully, salts. Are they gonna? What are they gonna? Can you tell us what flavors are gonna be or anything? Or is it a secret?
You
Go
can
on,
just say no.
You can say no if you want. Yeah.
It's I've gone with a standard RY4 because I know it's a good seller. But that's all you're getting from me at the minute.
Will they be ready for Expo?
Yes, they will. Yeah.
Sound.
I take it someone's picking the ball up.
IY4.
What's that?
I don't mind an I like an IY4.
That's what I mean. You're always on it, are you?
So yeah,
Mm.
yeah. Anki, what are you going to be looking for? Are you walking around having a look at anything?
Yeah, I just want to. I'm just going to go around and hug all the little men there. I know you're little, ain't you? Come on, compared to me.
I'm only about 5'9". I'm not as small as Inch Eye Private Eye that's in chat though. Pugs.
No, I am looking for. Yeah, I'm going to talk to all them guys and everything. It's going to be good to meet them all. And yeah, I'll be helping Kieran as well if he wants to walk around or anything. And then just I just talk to anyone and everyone. I just like going around doing my own thing.
Yeah.
But when I went last year, I just thought, well, I've done all this already. So yeah, we stayed in a nice hotel last time, didn't we, Kieran?
Oh, it was like 40 towers, that place, mate.
It was about £30 for a night.
That's all
But
right.
it was somewhere to get your bed down.
Yeah, yeah.
It was about
Yeah.
a 15-minute drive away from Expo. It was like 30 quid for the night, but it was like 40 towers when you walked in there.
And the link, because I've not booked it yet.
Haven't you?
No.
No, it's a cheap hotel. I don't mind it.
Are you stopping? Are
someone
you
get your
stopping
bed down.
Premier or are you stopping at that hotel again? You're still going to go back. Are you stopping at? Kevin, are you stopping at Premier?
Yeah, I'm in the Premier this time.
Yeah. Just while we're on, we've got a question from Connor. I know it's personal preference, but do certain types of cotton change the flavour of e-liquid slightly, e.g. Moody versus vape cotton, etc.? A lot of it is only personal preference, but you do some of them break in quicker. Moody takes a while to break in. I don't know if you have a preference for cotton, either of you.
No, I've gone back to cotton bacon. I was using Muji, but I've gone to
I use-
cotton bacon.
BP mods.
All right, yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, I'm on bacon at the moment.
I don't like bacon.
You don't? I do. It's
No.
well, it's a treat
Nice
for
in a
me.
sandwich.
Unless it's a sandwich, yeah.
Bit chewy.
What's that?
But yeah, I'm not a cotton bacon fan.
No,
Cotton
no,
Gods
no.
was all right. Yorkshire Vapors one were quite good. I like that. But I've actually started using, just for ease, these Firebolt.
Yeah, you don't get enough in a pack. You've got cotton in the bottom of that as well, aren't you? Or did you buy the
no.
pack with all the laces?
with different types.
Oh,
It's
right,
like
because
a-
the other ones you buy and you got loads of just bits of cotton at the bottom, haven't you?
It's the first time I bought it, to be honest with you. It's the first time I've used that one. I just thought because sometimes, like for wicking up RDAs and that, it's just cheaper. You get that and just wick it through because you get two out of it, don't you? Do you know what I mean?
Mm.
Whereas I can end up with a tin full of bits.
Yeah, no, I just prefer cotton bacon. It's lasted since I got some coils off Popper coils. I haven't changed a cotton in there since. It's been well over 3 weeks, and I'm vaping it all the time in the living room. So I haven't even changed it.
Slivers, some people are putting use old dusters.
I was waiting for that one. Tampon cotton is the best.
Whatever
Not
you
after
can get
spinning
hold of.
his ear. Ugh.
Yeah.
Does anyone use Cloud9?
Tried it, yeah. I think it was all right.
Yeah, it's good. I like it.
Expensive though.
Just a bit.
Good though.
Yeah, I've not tried it because it's reasonable now, but it was expensive when it first came out.
Mm.
I got it from Phil from Black Rose Elixirs. I bought it from his website.
I used to get mine from Vaporby when they first started. Yeah.
Yeah, so a lot of people have done it. So you've got on your channel now. You've got a couple of sponsors, haven't you? You've got which your music is absolutely fucking loud. I have to turn it down. Maybe need to adjust the little sound down a little bit because
Gotta keep people awake.
Oh, Hector, you all right, mate? Can't understand that, but hello. Yeah, so you've got one of our sponsors on, which is cloudcartel.co.uk. Do use Benny10 for 10% off for your codes. And you've also got, which we have got a little bit of in the bargains, we've got one of your sponsors in the bargains this week, which is, I don't know how to say it. Is it Fog House or Fog House?
Yes, Fog Horse.
Fog House,
No, it's
yeah.
Fog House.
Faghouse. Because I wasn't
Yeah.
right sure how to say it, to be honest with you, because I thought, is it like a German thing or was it? I wasn't right sure. Have they got a shop or is it just online? That one.
It's online business.
Right.
Yeah. And he does very well, very, very well, doesn't he, Kieran?
He does indeed.
I have looked on before and found a couple of bargains and showed them off before, like, but it's one of them ones when a company that you've not used before pops up, you don't know who they are, do you? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I search all over the place for different bargains, and then some pop up, and I'm like, because I know Cheeky Vapes sometimes pops up on them, and so does Clouds. Is it some with loads of Z's on the head, Clouds? You know, and they pop up, and I'm like, ooh. I don't know who they are, but people seem to buy from them. Do all right.
Yeah, they're from Manchester. They are Crazy Clouds.
That's it, crazy clouds. They sometimes have bargains on. So yeah, it's just knowing who's, and then obviously when Hector's now in Chinese. Hector, unfortunately, I can't do Chinese either, mate. Unfortunately, I'm a little bit stuck on that, mate. To be honest with you, so if we can stick to English, I'd maybe have to help you out. But I hope you are well, Hector. Hope you are well. So what is your plan? You've got this big show coming up. Do we know about this? Is that going to be, is it a special show?
It's going to be a Twisted Metal show. So hopefully I've got Cloud Cartel and two guys that he does the Codename Wide with. So KVTV and Duchess.
Right.
Just trying to finalise a few times and dates for them to be able to get on and do it.
Right, I've just translated it. If it's worked out right, it says, "Hello, Benny, you sexy man. What is the best?"
Don't know. Thank you very much. Not sure what the best is. Unsure on that. Not sure on what the best is. The best is a few things, my friend. Kenny says that's a spell to get to my Wi-Fi. Cheers, Hector. So the show that you do is getting smaller businesses on, isn't it? That's the aim of getting highlights on smaller businesses.
Yeah.
That obviously sometimes don't have eyes on them. You know, so where are you finding that? Oh, the best RTA, mate. I don't know. I'm quite liking the Valkyrie Mini at the moment, my friend.
Mainly Benny, it's like what we do is we promote for people on Facebook mainly and on Insta. So we've just brought some of them over with us, and we're hoping to get some more on as well.
Right.
So, and we still promote, you know what I mean? We promote from anything. There's not a lot for 10% off at the minute, but there will be.
So who have you got planning coming on then? Can I hear it? You all right? I won't do like Simon doesn't go cheap.
Whoever.
It's a mixture really, because we're doing small businesses, but we also do promoters as well and get them to talk about their journey, how they got into it, how they got off of smoking and onto vaping.
Yeah. Because you had, was it Loki's brother that were on?
Yeah.
Was that who you had on last week? Which is quite interesting. You know, because it is, you know, getting people on, isn't it? That's the thing, getting eyes on them. You know.
Yeah.
So. We've asked a few, but you ask people, but it's not. You don't have to come on to give your stuff away. Just come on to get promote. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what I found when I launched my range. It was hard to get it out there.
Yeah, it's not that. They just think all of a sudden you want to come on our show. Oh, you only want us to go on your show because you want to give away our shit, but it's not. But if Benny come on, I'd glad to give away his shorts.
No, you could have them.
Piff to Kenny.
Kenny's just put in a little thing for you. The Asylum comes across as more of a show for promoting UK brands, but being a new show, wouldn't you be better investing the promoting in yourselves, i.e. the Asylum?
I can kind of agree with him, but how would you go about that, promoting yourselves as the Asylum? because the whole idea that we had was to promote smaller brands. I mean, one of my brands is a sponsor there, the Boneless Clothing. That's, again, I've got obviously that, and that goes with the e-liquid. So a lot of the clothing's Viking-based designs. There's also the autism awareness collection on there as well.
I've seen that. Yeah, they look quite nice of them ones.
Which all profit from the autism awareness goes direct to National Autistic Trust. So the hoodies get paid for, the profit made from that then goes straight into a GoFundMe for them.
Do you want to drop link in for that? Is it got its own link? Is it on your?
It's on my website. So you go on to longboateliquidco.com. You'll find Boneless Clothing on there.
So go over and check that out. Like I say, they have some nice. They've got some really nice designs on there. To be fair, who comes up with the designs?
Sit here bored of an evening, design something.
So obviously with that, I do think that's a good idea. You know, putting things out. I do. Whatever you have to promote things and get little people out. It, like I say, it is hard. Like Graham said, to get noticed in a big pond that there's loads of e-liquids and things like that out there.
Well, I kind of hit it lucky with Green. That helps a lot. I'm losing my voice.
Hey, what? Sorry, Graham.
It is very, very difficult to try and get an e-liquid line out. To try and get it into stores, it's a nightmare.
Yeah.
Because a lot of them will only stick with what they know.
Yes.
They don't want to chance their arm on something that they don't know.
Stuart, you can drop it in when we do the what is it? Let people know when we do the bargains. He's got a site that's he got a deal on salt apparently, so you can let people know. But do go over and check Longboat e-liquid out. Check him out, see what he's got on there, and check out the clothing range. Obviously, you know, for the autism awareness, if you fancy some clothing, they do look quite nice. They come in pink, don't they? It's quite nice in that pink colour.
I can put the link into chat for.
Yeah, drop the link in, mate. Drop the link in.
Here's Graham. So, I mean, this is one of them. So,
but no, it's good. Like I say, as for yourselves, getting people in, and like I say, getting people to say you don't want to give shit away, you just want to put eyes on them. It's really hard to do that because, like I say, they do things you want them to come on and give shit away.
Also, Instagram, you get all enthusiastic to begin with, and then you just start running out of like, I've got to post up the same 6 juices again and again and again and again, and you just like that going, oh. Do you find that?
I do, yeah, I do. I mean, I got a big bank of photos. When I first got the juice line out, I went absolutely everywhere. I found Viking faults. I found Roman faults. I'd done it all. And I've got a big bank of photos that I can use. But again, it's the 5 flavours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all you've got at the minute. It's ideal to get 2 up a day. So it's constantly sort of like morning and evening. So it's constantly on people's feeds so they can actually see it. I find that's the only kind of way it's going to work to make it sort of like something like Instagram work anyway.
Yeah.
Anki's gone. He's disappeared. He's left us.
He does that all the time, mate. Wouldn't worry about it.
Is he gone for the piss?
No, he wears incontinence pants.
Is that what it is? But like me with tampon in me here. So what we'll do then is we will look at Steve's shinies while we're waiting for Anki to come back.
That was quick. Freaking hell.
Are you pissing yourself, mate?
No, I don't go to the toilet. But no, wife just come in and she always brings me a coffee in. And she's gone to bed early because she's up at 4. So.
Oh, that's a bit.
Yeah.
That's right.
What are you doing, Steve?
Actually, first one up is the Geek Vape Z200. And it's got, I think, the Z tank or the Zeus tank on top. When I first saw this, I thought, here we go, here's another touch screen, but it's just, you've got the normal buttons on the side, but then just a bigger screen for you.
It's a bit like they did with the screen for the other one, didn't they? The Max or something? They did the Zeus Max or something. I've got that one with screen scratch really easily because it's that
I
big.
couldn't trust myself with a touchscreen.
For exquisitely designed decals. Wow. Yeah. Oh yeah, the Z. There's a sub tank.
It's a 2021 tank.
2021. Ooh. 60 mil lifespan. Yeah, but some people can get through that in a few days, not alone.
You think a company like Geek Vape would do the website properly? Look where that Geek Vape is. Half off the screen.
Yeah.
That annoys me, that.
Well, it's part of a video thing for that anyway. So it looks all right. I don't think it's something I would personally purchase. But yeah, that's the Geek Vape Z200. Now this next one, found on 3F Vape, the Ringco Jellybox X Pod mod. Now, I had it on here a little while ago from Whiz Vapor, the mini beeper.
Yeah, the mini beeper, yes.
And when I first saw it, I thought, why is this coming under the new or the pre-order? And then now I thought, it's just basically the same, but in slightly different.
Yeah. They've just copied it, haven't they? They've just looked at it and thought, oh, people are after that.
Yeah, well, it's just the same thing, but in like different colours.
So that one.
Yeah, is that the mini beeper? Is that because the AIO's out now in UK, isn't it?
Yeah, it's all right. It just burns the cords out really quick, no matter what I'm using.
Right.
So, yeah, I thought that was just a bit of a crappy design. 1,000 mAh battery, 2 mil. So yeah, but probably break if anything like that. Was it one of their other jelly box mods when they first come out?
Yeah, the jelly box mods. Yeah, I think what is it? Had one. Jackson Vape had one, and it broke in like a day, didn't it?
Yeah. So I've never really been into the jelly box mods, but and that is it for the shinies. There's not a lot I could really spot. There was a boot.
Yeah, the thing is, there'll be a lot saving it for Expo. I'm hoping that Expo they've got a few new stuff in.
Yeah.
So, what do you say that it burns out coils really quickly, Anki?
It has been mine with the salts I'm using. I'm using exactly the same salts and all the others, like with the Lux X and the Slim, and they're not burnt out. I don't know why. I don't know.
Right.
Well, I don't vape no different.
I'm wondering if it's just what cottons are using and that. Do you know it's not soaking up the e-liquid as much? So
Yeah, because the holes, there's mega tiny on them, really, really small, and you don't get a lot of. There's not a lot of air going into them. It lasted me for about just over a week, and that was it.
Right.
So,
what do you think of the mod itself? Then is it?
It's smart. It's smart, especially with the belt clip.
Right.
It's good. You can put that on your rugby shorts.
Yeah, I could do. Yeah. They've brought the AIO version of it, aren't they, out now? The Butterbridge one. That's.
Well, I got sent that one from Loki.
All right. Yeah.
So
Matt,
I've been using the coils he gave me and everything. Yeah.
The AIO one's £100 though.
It's ridiculous.
I thought it was going to come out really cheap. Do you know, like hit the market because it's what it is. I thought, oh, maybe they're going to do it really cheap, like maybe £100, oh, like 50 quid, 70 quid. But the VIT, it's like, I think Vaping 101, it's about £109, £110.
Yes.
And I thought, for a bit of plastic like that, nah, I'm not going to pay that for it. Do you know what I mean? No, so yeah, no, I know, Steve, you struggle a little bit. The interlock great deal coming out, is there?
No, I mean, I do check all week and just on different sites and a lot of the time on Instagram and that, but No, there's not a lot at the moment.
I keep
Is,
seeing.
is it right? Sorry, is
Yeah.
it right that all the guests on here get their thingy out?
Get what out? You get your ass out if you want.
No.
Yeah, you got to do the helicopter. That's what it is.
Yeah, if you want to do helicopter, mate, helicopter.
You won't get banned then, no?
No.
Mine's only a little chopper, so you know.
It's just a drone, a mini drone.
now, Benny.
Batvape says I would also open the BPA would be reasonably priced, but it's cost me both McKinsey's exactly. And Bunny saying, yeah, there's something like £70 wholesale, which when you can get like stubbies and things like that are a lot better made, you're just not going to go for it, are you? I think it's more for a nostalgia sort of thing. So I'm juicing up my tank, and I've just thrown e-liquid all over the place. Don't you
I'm
love
just
that?
trying to ignore Nevins.
Is he winding you, mate?
No, he's not.
Ban him. Get him
I'm
out.
gonna
Got a question for
I'm gonna
Graham.
wind him up on Facebook.
Why does his vodka bottle say art is anal? I thought it was going to say something like Art Garfunkel or something, and I read it.
That's why you
Nice
don't
one,
read
Nev.
when he puts it in. That's why you don't read it.
I was trying like that. I thought Art Car what?
Yeah, Scott, the price of self out of the market, I think they have. I think they've, coming up against the stubby and things like that, on the box, and, for an AIO, I just think they've priced themselves well out of that market, to be honest with you. I don't get why they'd go that expensive, unless they're just thinking people are going to do it on nostalgia, because it looks like a beeper, doesn't it? It looks like a pager. Do you know what I mean? Right, do you want to bring the bargains up this week?
Bargains.
Apparently, his bottle does actually say Art is Angel.
Hang on, I'll just check.
We'll do it after bargains. Do you want to bring bargains up? I'll do a little bumper.
Wasn't it Graham saying about the dick juice or something? Was it Graham who was doing that?
He's just going to get his little vodka bottle out.
Oh my god, it does.
We'll have a look in this minute. Right, so over at Vaping 101, if you've got a borrow device, you can get the Tita X RBA from Vapon for $27.99. They've only got it in black, though, not in silver. That's the only problem. But if you do fancy a cheap little borrow bridge to get yourself started, if you have bought a borrow device, then you can get the Tita X RBA for $27.99. 6-week layaway will cost you £4.66. It comes with all the airflows and that. It's not supposed to be too bad, but that is for the billet box one. I did have a look around for the ones for the which I'm going to have another look around next week for the ones for the V1 or VI or V fucking silent I ones, dot mod ones, but they're really hard to come by. You've got to pay really expensive for them ones. So that's $27.99 if you're fancy a little Tita X RBA. On to the next one over at Vaporoni. They have got the Nightmare 25 RDA for $19.99 at the moment. They've got it in black and brass. Black and brass. And you can pick up some BP Mods Pro Cotton for $4.99 while you're at it as well.
Good stuff, that BP mods. I do like it.
Yeah, so there you go. Recommended with that. It's Skimp Bippers. You all right, mate? So yeah, so 20 quid for the Nightmare 25mm RDA. If you want to look at that. Which I don't think's too bad for a Nightmare 25. It's supposed to be pretty good. You get it in black. They did have it in silver last week, but obviously that's all gone now. So you're only getting black or brass. Right. Next one is for also Superior Vapor. I've got the Trisha mod by Red Alert Vapors for £35. If you want to get into, what is it? They've got it in black, sold out in black. You can get it in military green. You can get it in desert dust. Or you can get it in camo.
Looks like a silencer, doesn't it?
It is. I think
It
that's
does.
what we've got. Yeah.
I was going to say, it looks like something that goes on the end of one of my rifles.
Yeah, exactly. But if you do want to find it, Trishina mod by Red Alert Vapors, £35. I just thought it's
Comes in a crate.
Trishina. So if you do fancy that, it's only an 18650, but I thought it's a cheap way of getting into, if someone wants to try a mech mod. It's a cheap for that price. If you don't like it, you're not used to it, then and you don't find that you like them, then it's neither there. You know what I mean? It's not like you spent £150 on a mech mod, is it? Do you know what I mean? So yeah. Next one is over at the Fughouse. Is the Stubby original AIO for £109, so £110. That is the cheapest. I've got them in quite a lot of colours.
I've got an orange. Black Diesel's out. Black Mamba.
Black Mamba. Blue Dreams out.
Dark Devil. Grand Daddy. I've got some Green Goblins out.
Is out. Gunmetal's out.
Out. Matte Black. They've got some purples out.
Quicksilver.
And Tiffany OG.
So yeah, so this is the cheapest, and this is the cheapest price that you can find on the internet for a Stubby original AIO. £110. Yeah, well, it says these cheaper AOs. It's come down, like I say, this is the cheapest one I could find. They're still at £125, £130. Even though the new ones come out at 21, this is the cheapest place that you can get a Stubby AIO original if you are fancying one, unless you've got an wholesale account. It's the cheapest place that I can find them. So do go check them out. If you are fancying one, you might as well save yourself a little bit of money, aren't you? You know, £15's better in your pocket than anybody else's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that is it. That is it for your bargains. Yeah, if you're not used to mechs, I just thought if someone wanted to try a mech and they want to get into mechs, instead of paying, who's selling that? That is over at Fug House. Did you not show the top of it? I don't think you showed who it was.
I did, yeah.
No, it didn't show up top. That is at Fug House.
Yeah, it's at Foghouse Vapes, and it's FOGGHAUS Vapes, and that's
it.
.uk.
Foghouse Vapes. It's at the top there. Foghouse Vapes.
Yeah, unfortunately, Nick is right. Art is anal.
That is anal Russian vodka.
I can never see that, can I now?
So, Bunny, that's where it is. It's Foghouse Vapes. So, yeah. Stuart Dill supporting Go Smoke Free for 10 bottles of salt, $8.99 lemon tart, best salt is tried. So, if you have anything to salt. Who's selling the Met? Over at Superior Vapor.
Superior.
Yeah, Superior Vapor.
Ooh.
No, Vaporoni haven't got the Stubby for £100, mate. It's more expensive, that. I did have a look. I did check it out to see what it was. Free next day delivery as well for that price. So I did check out the prices before I put it up, and that was the cheapest that I could find.
Yeah, $129.99 over at Vaporoni.
Yeah. That's what I say. That's the cheapest online price that you can find for a Stubby. Unless you get it, some of them before I've seen it with discount. I think I saw it for, by the time you put discount on it, came down to about £90. But that were only on like when they did the Christmas sales when it first came out, when you could get a massive discount on shit. But since then, that's the cheapest price I've seen. So yeah, are you two into the AIOs? Have you going down them with the burrows route?
No, not for me.
No. Which one is that? The stubby?
Yeah.
How do you find it? What do you think of it?
It's it's not an all dayer for me. It's an evening one for me, but yeah, it's okay. With the
Would you have been
standard stubby
more
tank,
happy
I
with
would
a
probably-
21?
No,
No. 18650 alt way?
all the way in that one. Yeah, most of the other stuff I've got is 21-700s.
Right. Yeah, like I
That's
say,
21-700.
battery. Yeah, piss taking fucker.
I've had too much absinthe. It's absolutely gorgeous.
Are you enjoying that? Was it a good shout from us then? Do you?
It was. I said I like absinthe, and then I don't know if it was you or Graham who said about orange cream. And oh, do you know what? It is a match made in heaven. It's absolutely gorgeous.
Right. I'm glad you like. Glad you
I love
liking it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So good. I'm glad because that was your first time doing a little bit of mixing, wasn't it?
No, I've done it years ago. I've got a cupboard up there full of mixing stuff from years and
All
years
right.
and years ago. You remember that on the Saturday show I said about my nicotine was really black?
Oh yeah, I do remember you
Yeah.
saying that. Yeah,
I said
yeah,
bin
I do
it,
now,
so
yeah.
I binned it. Now I keep it in the freezer. But no, I love it. It's just a cheaper way of doing things, isn't it?
Yeah.
God, this chair's squeaky, isn't it? Bloody hell.
Yeah, I've got a squeaky chair as well. When you go like that.
Everybody's starting to do
Everybody's like that. Has anybody else got a squeaky chair?
I know. I just seen Steve go. What, you all right, Steve?
I'm sure mine does. No, just my joints that creak. That's all.
Yeah, just because I'm a fat fuck, my squeaks. It's like, get off, you fat bastard.
Yeah.
So, right, we are coming up to the last bit of the show. Have you seen this before? We do a little film thing. We've got a film thing going on at the moment where we watch a film. The people in the audience decide to pick us a film, and then we have to watch it and torture us with films that are shit, to be fair. So they did us a 70s one. We've had an 80s one, and it's got a different genre. We have comedy, romance, whatever. And this week's film was Alone. Graham watched the wrong one. Do you know what I mean? So it's 2020, and Graham watched a guy in a fucking zombie film, sat in his hotel in a room on his own.
It was quite good. I quite enjoyed
I was going to
it.
watch that one.
Yeah, but it was in Chinese or something, wasn't it?
No,
Oh, but English. I've never even heard of that one.
yeah, but it was like 2020. Alone. The two of them appeared, and I looked at both of them and went, "Oh, that one looks more fun."
Yeah, to be fair, I'd have preferred to watch that one than the one that made me watch.
Yeah.
What did you think about it?
I thought it was all right, but I mean, I think it was nice to start off with, where she's driving along and he keeps turning up everywhere. She thought, "Oh, this is gonna be good," and then once they got to the cabin and that, I was like, "Oh." He's chasing her through the woods, and the bit that really fucked me off right at the end, where that fight scene in the opening, and she stabs him, and then she's laying up. The helicopter comes down. I was like, "Don't end. Do not end. Do not end credits." I was like, "Fuck off." What happened?
Yes.
What happened then?
No, you know idea what happened. Is he dead? Is he not dead?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? When she went out of his house, she was in a cupboard, and they were like, "Why didn't you just smack him over the head then with a fucking something that you picked up in there?" Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm like, it was just, It was. Did you watch it last night, Luke?
Yeah. Well, when it first started, I thought it reminded me of Jewel, the 1970s
Yeah.
folk all the time.
But
But there's makes so many films so the same. It's very similar.
It was very predictable and it was shit. So,
but I thought that bloke, when she was running around and he was out hunting, that he goes, "I'll get in my car, I'll drive you blah, blah." I thought it was going to be one of his mates.
yeah, that's
So he
what I
drives
thought
back
as well.
up.
I thought that's what it was going to be. That she would he was going to take her back.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
Please. Yeah.
yeah, I was like, oh my god! And then when she sat in back, what got me? She was sat in back of his car like that, going, "Hello, is that the
Yeah.
police?"
Yeah.
As if he couldn't fucking hear. He didn't have radio on and all. He's not.
No.
He's going to hear you. And I'm like,
He must have a tough noggin because she smacked him a few good times with the metal
Yeah,
tire
with a
iron.
metal
And
fucking
he was
tire
just,
iron.
oh, I've got a tiny bit of a cut there. He's like,
That river, I would have drowned.
yeah.
yeah, but how did he know how far to knock that tree down?
Yeah, but
Exactly.
if I remember rightly, she hit him with the side that she got shot, didn't she?
I can't remember.
Or
With the
that the-
shoulder, yes, it was. She hit
Oh,
him with
there's
the
a
right
few
hand.
glasses
Yeah,
of
but
wine.
how would you able to hold what you call it when you're being shot in that area? All the muscles around there, there'll be no strength there.
She jumped in the water. She must have gone about 5 miles down the road before she came out, and he'd not chopped a tree down and put it across the road. How did he know where she was going to be?
And what
So,
were them
yeah. What?
peanut butter and avocado or something, whatever they were, the sandwiches.
I've
back-
no. In his back of his car. I fucking don't know. Don't bother watching it anyway. It was shit. It was
My
so.
one was good. I enjoyed my one.
Yeah.
It had Donald Sutherland in it.
Well, this one was. It was shite. It was
Yeah.
fucking that. So that's 3 in a row that they've given us shit films to watch.
I tell you, some of that Splinter must have hurt.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
That was probably the only best bit about it. Were they getting a splinter in a foot? And then gives her a cuddle at fucking. Oh, no, fucking.
Yeah.
You've not.
A
Did you
newer
what?
Volvo. She could have had a newer Volvo. That Volvo was well old.
Yeah, exactly. Cloud Chucker. It was just shit. It was fucking an hour and a half of my life that I'm never gonna fucking get back yet again.
Like I said, when it first started off, where he was turning up everywhere, this, that, and I thought, well, this could be quite promising, this, because you kind of think, oh, so, proper dodgy fuckers out of it. And then as soon as he got to the hut, that was it. It was all, oh, forget about it.
Who mentioned that movie then for you to watch?
Someone in
Cloud
chat.
Chucker.
With Cloud Chucker.
Yeah, I've got a sticky note. I wasn't.
All right, so we're gonna name and shame.
Time.
Cloud Chucker, it was shit. Vaping Canary, good film. No, mate, it was shit. Don't bother. Just fucking ignore it. Just fucking. If you see it pop up and you think, oh, this sounds good alone, don't watch it. Don't watch it.
Unless there really isn't anything else to watch.
yeah.
Then you have to watch something.
Yes, exactly.
It was a short film.
I watched it in 2 halves. I should have watched it first half. I thought. In fact, I fast forwarded a little bit. Do you know when she was sat just before she got shot? When she was sat in that cage in that cave, I fast forwarded that. They were fucking. She was sat there for about 20 minutes. Fucking. So, all right, metal mate. Catch you later, mate. So so we've got that. What do you want to bring wheel up then? We can see what we're gonna.
Okay.
The Wheel of Doom.
It is the Wheel of Doom now, isn't it?
It is. It's getting like the wheel of fucking doom.
Really shit.
I'm going to leave the 2000s on, I think. And we'll spin it.
Gonna be 90s.
Oh,
80s.
Oh, 1980s.
I can't get to the other wheel. Oh, there we go. Can I take off the rom-com?
Just hit the spin.
Can I take the rom-com
No,
off?
just hit the spin.
Hot couple.
What we got? What we got?
It's musical.
It's a musical.
It's not.
Family,
It's a
right?
sci-fi. Oh, there we go.
Fantasy 5, right. Right,
So there we go.
suggestions in chat.
Come on,
I'm
give us some
going to put
suggestions.
Big Trouble in Little China in.
But that's not fantasy, is it?
No, but it's sci-fi, isn't it?
I suppose you've got what's that? Blade Runner. Is that what 80s, wasn't it? Blade Runner.
Critters.
Critters, yeah. I suppose you could put Gremlins in there.
Yeah.
Debbie does Dallas.
Yeah, we can't have that. Unfortunately, Debbie does tell us for like 1970. Tron, yeah, could have Tron. The flight. What's that last flight of the Avatar or whatever it was called?
Flight of the Navigator.
Yeah, Back to the Future. Back to the Future. The Last Starfighter. Back to the Top Gun and Days of Thunder. Inner Space. Predator. E.T.
Oh, God, I'm falling behind again.
Excalibur. Excalibur. I
Flash
liked
Gordon.
Excalibur. Yep. Flash got Meet the Feebles. Meet the Feebles.
What the fuck?
Ow.
War Games. Yeah, The Thing. Hawk the Slayer is really good. Trust me, it's not. I've seen it. Hawk the Slayer. June original. Mac and Me.
Robocop.
Robocop. Yeah. In a space. Any of you two? Do you know any 80s films? You're gonna tell me we're
I'm
all
not
born
that
in
old.
I'm gonna. That's what I'm gonna say. I bet you're fucking gonna say I'm not that old, aren't you?
That's just the green screen doing that.
Alien.
Oh no.
Over the Top.
2 years older than you, I am.
Are
Benny?
you 53? Are you 53?
No, 52, 53 this year.
I'm 51 this year. Yeah.
So recall.
Total
Total
Recall.
Recall. I was trying to think of that because he takes that thing off. Yeah. Good shout.
Beast like Red Sonja, Ghostbusters, Supergirl,
The Thing.
Weird Science, The Candyman. Oh no, I don't like Candyman.
That is
That-
crap.
Do you think so? It just scares me a little bit. Does that? Toxic
It is.
Avenger,
Toxic Avenger.
Killer Clowns from Outer Space, Meet the Feebles. It'll break your brains apparently. So put the Meet the Feebles in. I've never even heard of Meet the Feebles. The Running Man. Isn't the Running Man where he pulls his teeth out?
No.
The Fly. Oh, I don't like that. It is Running Man. Oh no, Running Man. I thought. What's that one with? What is it in? Hoffman, Dennis Hoffman, where he pulls his. Oh, that fucking.
What about E.T.?
Yeah, we've got ET that. Enemy Mine. Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. The Fly. I don't like The Fly neither. That freaks me a little bit. Benham says, how is Candyman sci-fi? Don't know. Short Circuit. Beetlejuice. It's fantasy sci-fi. Batteries not included. 18650, 21700 and 2700s. That's all Chinese one, that, isn't it? Batteries. Weird
Silence of the
science.
Lambs.
That'd be an horrid, would that Silence at Lambs, wouldn't it? Star Trek 4, The Voyage Home. Total
Now-
Recall.
Is that the one where they had to go and get the whales from a different time period?
Yeah, I think that's what that was a shit one, wasn't
San
it?
Francisco.
Yeah.
The Mario Brothers. That's an 80s
Well, you
one.
can get 2 and 3 in before that.
Yeah, Mario Brothers, yeah. I didn't mind that either.
I think that was in the 90s, wasn't it, Mario Brothers?
I
I
don't
thought it
know.
was
Exterminators of the Year 3000. Man with
Yeah,
Two
that's-
Brains. Blade
That
Runner.
definitely has to go in.
What, Man with Two Brains?
No, Exterminators of the Year 3000, because that's going to be awful, isn't it?
Ewoks, The Battle of Endor.
What about the brother from another planet?
Yeah.
Flesh Gordon.
Are we watching Flesh Gordon or watching Flash
Yeah.
Gordon? That's two different things, is that? Hell Comes to Frogtown, Fifth Element, Inner Space, Teen Boys Volume 6, Graham's favourite. Highlander, The Dead Zone, The Wizard. Is a wizard, Harry?
Fifth Element, someone put in there, but that's 97. So.
All right.
Okay, we've got enough, I think.
Cherry 2000.
Right.
Right, that's it. We're going to spin the wheel. You better all watch it as well, because we're the only ones that are fucking suffering this shit. Have we got Howard the Duck on there?
Yeah.
What we got? Man with Two Brains.
Brains.
Oh, God says.
So if you are
Dave
going to join
Martin.
us, it's the Man with Two Brains, Dean Martin. He's the Man with Two Brains. So do watch that next week and we'll report back on it. So thank you very much for everybody. The Man with Two Brains is your film to watch next week. We will give our honest opinion. It's probably going to be dated and show its fucking age, isn't it, really? Right, so we are coming up at that time because Judith is on with the chair, so he's going to be on in a couple of minutes. So do go over and watch that. We will go round and say goodbye. But thank you very much to the Asylum guys for coming on. Thank you very much, Kieran and Anki, much appreciated. for coming on. Hopefully, you'll have a few more. Do go over and subscribe to them, please. The link is in there. Go over, subscribe, watch them on a Thursday night at 7 o'clock. They are doing some good things, and it's, get some eyes on them. If you can share it out as well, share it out on your social media for them and get some more viewers in there. Does help them out, getting people in watching them, and you don't think you're just talking to yourself anymore. So yeah, we'll go around and say goodbyes. We'll start with Kieran.
See you later, everyone. Thank you.
That was fucking
I
short,
like
wasn't
that. Bye, everyone.
Yeah.
it? Are you passing it on to brother?
Steve.
Which one? Hanky?
Which Steve?
Blazing.
All right. Thank you, Kieran. Yeah, Kieran, Steve, thanks for joining us tonight. It's always a pleasure. Boys, another cracking show. Thanks everybody in chat for joining us tonight, and you can see me again tomorrow night on the Laid Back Vape Show at 7:30, and then again I'll see you next week back on here. Thank you very much. I'll pass that on to JP.
Thanks, Steve. Thanks for joining us. Hope for the best, for your e-liquid lines and the adventures going forward. People in chat, you all been stars, and I'll see you over on the next one. And I'll pass it over to Luke.
Thank you, JP. Well, thanks to Sam for coming on. Nice to finally meet you. Hope your channel does well. Everyone in chat, hosts, you name it. You won't see me next week because my band's got a gig next weekend, first time since COVID started. So you won't see me unless we finish early. If we finish early, I'll be on. Yeah, and I'll pass that on to Graham.
All right. Bye, Betty.
Hanky's not gone yet.
Hanky.
I'm staying. I'm not saying bye. Fuck you. Bye, everybody. Thanks for having us on, Benny. And nice to meet you, JP, LPC, Graham as usual, and Blazing. I've seen you before, and you just told me it's tomorrow night in at 7:30. Yeah. Benny, much love, and look out for the pictures for Saturday show. All right.
Yeah, no problems. Right, so thank you very much, everyone, for joining us. Do watch the film Man with Two Brains next week. We do want your report on it. Don't make us just watch it, just to make us suffer. So yeah, do go watch that. Do go check out the Asylum, like I say, on a Thursday night at 7 o'clock. Go over and join them in chat. You can either catch them on Facebook, which is on, is it Longboat E-Liquids?
Longboat E-Liquid Co. Community page.
Yeah, or you can see them on Hanky's, is it Hideout or whatever it's called?
Hanky's Horny Hideout.
There you go. Or you can just go over to the YouTube channel and watch them on there. Like I say, do check out Longboat E-Liquids. Check out some of their e-liquids as well. Do check out our sponsor, which is Hip Hop Juice. Do use NUVS for 10 for 12% off for some bizarre reason. Or NUVS and you get 12% off. Do go over to clancartels.co.uk for all your coiling needs. And use Benny10 and get 10% off. And do go over and see Mick and Bill over on the Late Night Steamer Show. And we'll see you again next week. Same time, same place. Good night.
Bye.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Yes.
Ciao for now.
Hasta la vista.
Get in.